Oh my gosh, that was dumb. Ah, they need to patch that. That is actually dumb. Okay. Please tell me. Okay. Oh, that was annoying.
Sure.
It's gonna be later tonight, but it's gonna be late tonight. Also, I have to go. I'm going to a party. Also, dark. Also, I restarted the stream because one game froze, so that sucked.
Onward.
What do you think?
So we.
Alright, let's go, shall we? Probably late tonight. I don't know how long you would stay up though. Giant sandworm's nest. Oh, here we go. This area is massive. That's not gonna happen, but it'll probably be a shorter stream. We'll see. Hey, look, there's a hut at the shore of the lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No one's been able to catch him yet. Something's amiss, though. If truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped?
Look.
Oh, gotcha. Well, it's not gonna be that long. This place might have been home to countless monsters. A child would have not survived even half a day. Well, not to even mention, you got a point. This doesn't seem like a kind of place where you can hide a lot of people. And we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check out the place.
I'm heading out. This could be our chance.
Okay.
Let's go. No holding back. The power of.
Oh, he repels that.
Not this. I'm stepping back. Come.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I cannot avoid this.
Right. Let's settle this quick.
Nice.
I won't hold back. Win. Just one left.
What kind of pizza did you order?
Royal power within. Packing tougher than I thought.
I see you.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. I think that's all of them. They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Nice.
Okay.
This could be our chance. All we've got.
Seeker.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut. Really?
Seems like a good
Still
hit.
standing.
No, I'm stepping back. Let justice prevail.
Oh, it's gonna run away. Fudge.
Whew. That should do it.
Let's push through.
Let's take them all out.
Battle's ours. Let's go.
Everyone,
Seeker.
stop.
Now let's finish this.
I call upon royal power within.
Is everyone all right? I see you.
I wish. Well, not wish, but that'd be disturbing if I was halfway.
Only one left.
Come forth,
Finish
royal
them
soul.
off. We're clear.
Win. That should have done it.
I shall. Tougher than I thought.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. We made short work of them.
Ah!
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Ah!
Look,
It seems like we can jump down there.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect you, Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh.
Oh, what
We're
the?
but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care.
It's a mouse.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A knight of the crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
Oh god.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. 'Tis best you.
Oh my gosh, yes, Shadow Clone Jutsu!
More Heismes?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
I get the feeling that Heisman attacks are wavering. Is this my imagination?
No, we'll do this together. Let's go.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps, no matter. I can't back down either way.
I can't. No holding back! I'll hold you down!
How?
Nice one, not to the rear guard! Let justice prevail!
I won't hold back!
Blunder. Allow me to use this.
There it is again. I can feel Heisman hesitating slightly when he attacks me.
Oh, healing light!
Trust me.
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
The freak, let's go!
Blunder. I see. No common cell swords, are you? 'Tis best used. I have my methods.
So heavy.
Hulkenberg's moving
Let's get on with it!
Strike and
I
drop.
do your
You can
thing.
tell when we do wide-ranging attacks. Focus on one at a time. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up. Right. Smite him, Hulkenberg.
Refantasio
Don't
came.
get sloppy, Captain.
Let us clean up this mess.
Are you prepared? Tougher than I thought.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled. We have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's find any proof he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like... What now?
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen thing of my travels before. The Ujik tribe have a custom cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are child's bones. He's not going to such trouble for a child he abducted. There's only a theory, but I suspect this may be Haizume's own child. He is but a fallen knight, and he has a price on his head. Besides, under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
If he's actually a criminal, then it's what he deserves. But that's sad for the child.
That's...
There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a UG, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is...
Titles and honors go to Clemar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow, their duties lesser. Hence the name Shadow Guard, and discrimination even among the knights. So much for a civilized age.
So...
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all. Their only focus is skill, and Haizume may be dangerously skilled. Alright. Suppose all the pressures got to him?
Look.
Look at all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tight at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break it if one were to drop it.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floor and walls. Isn't it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it.
strange.
This is...
A letter.
what the what?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Haizume? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run in circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. With that, he had some weakness we could exploit. Oh.
Well then...
What if we held the urn for ransom?
Wait a second.
Wow, that's kind of low, don't you think? She's too callous to my taste, and if 'tis not his child, the gamut means nothing.
In this place...
There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Haizume have so much cloth lying about?
That's...
Maybe it helps dampen noise. Noise, that's it! Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are, and that's how he lives so safely, I wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when there's humans about. I see, so the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Ujif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound. So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it.
Nice.
Worth a shot.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Oh my gosh.
Eyes way! Come out!
Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway. Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg!
Look at her.
All-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Stroll, you're gonna.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Danica, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so smart.
Calla could be nicer to me.
Danica, please be nicer to me.
Hey! I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Oh.
What
He's
do you
gonna
think
go.
would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before. They've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. Allow me to use this.
Okay, could he be where?
He's not getting away this time.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so...
It's kind of easy to tell.
To the rear, let justice prevail.
A blunder. I'll use this. I have my method.
All these copies.
Here.
There's some way to tell them apart.
Warrior! I'll tear you down!
Captain,
Let us clean up this mess.
With the point of a sword! Seeker! Win!
Captain,
Now, I shall
explode
vanquish
the
evil.
You think yourself equal to a Eugene's agility?
Thanks.
Dodged. Nice one, Captain.
Vitus power. Still here?
No holding back! They die hard!
Nice! Worthy foe after all.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Oh wow.
Lost.
Archetype of death.
I
Oh, I mastered it. Ooh, when you battle while channeling a master archetype, you receive additional experience, which will be converted into experience item after accumulating enough.
Nice.
I continue to grow. I've acquired a new power.
Let's go.
How'd you cast spells without igniters?
They're called archetypes, sir.
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who took it to the capital.
I guess Gallico was right. There wasn't sus about her.
Of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place a request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Okay, buddy.
Don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day. Hope Neuros and the others are okay. All we can do is now get some rest and we'll be ready for tomorrow.
I'm so shite this has.
Whew.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neuris, you old sot! Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep!
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to...
Wow. What a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
You dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost story.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the
Oh,
wilderness
so it was
several
you.
times. No mistaking a squat figure like it. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the air?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No. I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Oh, good. They said they haven't found Heisman yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
One of our plans then. Should we just sneak in? Oh, there. Over here. That sounds like
Evidently.
this coming from over here. Is he calling for us?
Huh?
Why is Heisman with you? The guard at the gate said they've been not found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly?
Could have avoided all this trouble if you lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run so suddenly? I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it could have not been for her home family. No child could have get into such heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into humans' jaws. Morris, no, that's absurd. I could not suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, we can't use your head for the competition. We'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Phantom? Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seems to us that like no kidnapper could get the victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses. But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards deny know about, and Heisman is the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under Lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then. You should be able to get there from the Blindwell Alley at the end of the Cattle Rock Road. I gotta return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. Okay, we can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's get there when you're ready. Alright, let's save here. So this is the old well that the bard mentioned. We should be able to get down here, the underground channel from here. The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared? Oh, here we go.
However,
A secret underground channel certainly lives up to the name.
Keep your wits about you.
That sounds someone's here.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
you can't run from us.
Please.
Oh my god.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No. Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not
Oh, I just had a follow. Thanks for the follow, Around the Gamer 01.
O lodestar, who falters in memory.
Oh snap, we have
O
a...
thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Oh, snap! We have a fourth party member. Let's go!
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
Hell, like these dogs are gonna do anything.
On guard!
Oh, crap.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain.
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured,
Oh, he turned into one,
I
too.
once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Die!
Warrior!
Oh, power of heroes! Not this. I'm stepping back. Knight! At the point of a sword!
Nice dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Some darker arts.
Stroll can burn. You better watch out for any enemies.
A tough one.
It burns. Warrior!
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Only a flesh wound.
Stroll can
With
burn.
blade in
You
hand!
better watch out for any enemies targeting him.
Worthy foe after all.
No, anger formidable indeed.
Let's go. Let's work together. Not this. You're here?
I shall vanquish evil. Are you prepared? What a mess.
Hot!
Oh no, Highspace been
Knight! Still standing, I see.
So cover him.
I show no mercy.
Seeker!
Let's go.
Stop! Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Haisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? that you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Sure.
After saving the children, I expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that will catch Luis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this, and we'll do it. Not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue. Especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Yes!
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Oh, we got a deadline. Yeah, let's turn in for today.
Good night.
Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad?
Oh.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
To tell you the truth, we're a secret organization.
Really? Well,
What?
we are not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances. Loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Ooh, new virtue.
Hermit,
oh, the thief one.
Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
And now we can study the thief. Let's go! There it is. Alright. Ooh.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. As long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
By all means.
So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh man, this has been a lengthy sesh. Okay. Excellent, we're all here. Today we explore the depths of the castle. Use caution as we both mowers and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we'll handle this yet, we could go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it. Indeed. I've only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I'll leave them out into your hands, Captain. Let's go! Nope.
Let's focus.
Oh, we have 12 days. Oh boy. Apprehend the real kidnapper. Alright.
The search begins.
Really?
We need to hand over the Blind Wall Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on in the castle. Today's lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping.
Right now.
We should turn in that quest, by the way.
Take a look.
Is that you? Wow! So you defeated the Goldborn King to take down the whole Goldborn mob, not to mention its leader. You're the right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward.
We did it. Now then.
Oh snap! Courage. Just one ruler, virtue one ruler must possess. If thou aspire true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs precious kindling with what? Yeah.
Well done.
Monster Hunter. So subjugated a bounty. Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is good as done in my book. Listen to all the flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded, aren't I? That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's been looking for someone who could take it down. Said something about having made off with a family heirloom. Claims the reward will be a pretty reeve, but the arm is too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? The noble on Luna Street have the details. Huh, Monster Mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital will know more. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for now, guys. This was a very, like, kind of dark session. You know, kind of and disgusting being swallowed by a worm. But, yeah, I guess we found our next, deadline arc. Next time will be, we play this and we're going to go straight to the dungeon there. Or get prepared for it. But anyway, thank you for everyone who's come stopped by, for all the bits, for all the follows, and for people who came in chat. For those watching the stream, I will be streaming probably late tonight for Silent Hill 2. And yeah, trying to think of anything else. Trying to think of anything else. Anyway, and for those of you watching YouTube, I'm going to upload this the day after. It's going to be a two-parter since the freaking first part of the stream got, like, it froze during the first session. So I'll go upload 2 videos for that. Sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you take care. And stay healthy. Until next time. Bye.